Welcome back to Fanopy Growth. I'm your host Jacob, and we'll be going over the last week of trading for Canopy Growth Corporation. Started on September 28th, 2020, ended on October 2nd, 2020. So overall for the week, we were down about 1%. Rose up to about 14.75 or so, and slowly kind of came back down there to 14. So yeah, we're at the $14 range right now. So there are a couple articles I'd like to go through here. One of them being, let's see, marijuana stocks, Canopy Growth Beverages set for U.S. launch in 2021. So this was pretty interesting actually. So on this one here, it says that the Canadian weed giant Canopy Growth said Thursday that it plans to bring its THC infused beverages to the U.S. next summer via Acreage Holdings, a U.S. pot company it plans to eventually buy. So yeah, they announced that they're going to be bringing over the THC infused beverages starting in the U.S. next summer. So Canopy said that Acreage expects to launch those beverages first in Illinois and California, where recreational cannabis is legal. So yeah, this is pretty nice announcement here. So we have been working with Acreage to bring the Tweed brands and everything over. So this is like a continuation of that. We can see that yeah, they'll be having the THC drinks available starting next year. So I thought this was pretty nice. So they're gonna try to make it sessionable so that it be serving sizes similar to existing alcoholic beverages. So, yep. So I think that's something to look forward to. Something that will hopefully advance us, so we can see that we are actively moving into the United States. So it talks about the performance of the other companies. Some interesting rumors that I heard about Afria potentially that Canopy could be acquiring them or merging. So that's something maybe to look out for. Any news would be great in the sector that would help us. Well, not any news, but something like that of a merger might be a great catalyst. So we'll listen more about that, but that's all speculation. We'll see what actually happens. But so I actually did listen to a few of Afria's the guy, I think it's Erwin. I forget his full name, but um, he's actually seems like an interesting guy. The guy that's running the show over at Afria. So it seems like he knows what he's doing as far as the cannabis. So yeah, they're definitely interesting news out there. So actually, not actual news yet, but rumors. Rumors. Sometimes there is some truth to it. So we'll see what's going on with that. Another article I'd like to look at is Martha Stewart reminds investors why Canopy Growth remains a cannabis leader. So it wasn't so much about Martha, just more so about just the company in general. So they talk about how in mid-June a Canadian cannabis company announced their big loss. So yeah, we had some hurdles that we have been working over, but they talk about a lot of good things on here. They really talk about the arrangement with Acreage a little bit, but they also talk about just like cannabis and CBD and etc. So I liked one thing they were talking about where the guy was giving a recount of his wife's uncle in his 80s has major sight issues and how he likes listening to classical music on Sundays and that he likes to take a couple of drops of cannabis oil and he swears it makes the world of a difference. So yeah, that's one great thing that we're trying to work on is getting people that aren't familiar or not your actual average consumer that you would think about when it comes to cannabis, but they do like to consume, and Canopy's trying to have an offering for everyone. So I think this is great that they kind of give it cannabis a more of a everyday type of a different type of people that use it. So that's great to see. So yeah, I think it's going to be an exciting week coming up, starting tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the 5th actually of October for 2020, and yeah, we'll hopefully get some good action for Canopy. Didn't have the greatest week, but didn't have the worst week either. So I am very proud of that week actually. So we are able to hold up and show that we, can do something. At least we didn't, fall through the roof yet. So that's a good thing. So we're just staging at that $14 range. Hopefully we can try to get some good ground, and hopefully Afria delivers good earnings on the 15th as well, because that would help propel everybody forward. Yeah, that's where I'll leave it. It wasn't anything else besides that too much, but we'll keep our eyes on the prize, and that's to be the number one cannabis company in the world, and that's Canopy Growth Corporation. And thank you for checking us out here at Fanopy Growth, the fan club for Canopy Growth Corporation. So take care. Have a great week.